My puppy's here with me today, so let's go ahead and have a comfortable seat, please. We're going to do a nice, relaxing and de-stressing practice today. I feel like a lot of times we get into this mode of go, go, go and extreme this and run over here, that we just really forget to take a moment to just let our guards down, relax, let the breath move, feel the body move. So that's going to be our practice today. Remember, this is your own individual practice as well. So if you feel like you need to do something more energizing or maybe a little bit more challenging, feel free to move with your body and with your breath as you need to. I'm going to go a little bit slower and gentler today. So go ahead and have a comfortable seat, please. As you notice, I'm sitting on my blanket. Let your spine be long. Let the chin come slightly towards your chest so that the back of your neck becomes long. And just allow your eyes to fall shut for just a moment. Let the shoulders move away from the ears. Especially if you're in cold climates, you feel like the shoulders are coming up to the ears. Just kind of soften the shoulders away, noticing that you are in a safe space. And we're just going to move with our breath for the next 45 minutes or so. And as opposed to thinking about yoga or Pilates or what I'm going to do today, think of how we're moving the body. So we're just going to do functional movements to move the joints, to open up into the hips and the shoulders and the neck. And then notice your breath. Notice the natural inhalation and exhalation of the breath. Remember, don't change anything. Just be at peace with whatever your breath is, with however you're feeling in your body today. And then as you blink your eyes open, if you're using a block, take your left hand on top of the block, put your fingertips on top of the block, reach the right arm all the way up, fold over to the left, hold it here for just a moment, and then fold forward towards your left knee as you reach across. Feel that nice stretch in your right side of your lower back. And then again, rotate your torso up towards the ceiling so that the lower rib cage is coming up. Inhale, come all the way back up to the center. Now, if you're using the block on your right hand side, put your hand on top of your block. Reach the left arm all the way up, stretch it up, inhale. And then begin to reach your fingertips to the front, stretch out as you reach over. And then rotate your torso all the way up and back again. And do this again 2 more times. Inhaling, take your left hand down, reach the right arm up, and then begin to reach across your mat. And come all the way back up. Stretch out the right side. Inhale, come back to the center. Reach the left arm up. Reach across, all the way across to the opposite side of the mat. Coming all the way back up. And last one, inhale. Feel the movement in the shoulders. One of the things, excuse me, I'm sorry, my dog is barking over here. So let me just let her out so that she'll be happy for just a moment. And then reach across, and then come all the way back up, reach both arms up, and then lower the hands down to the floor. Inhale, press the earth away as you lift the chest up, and exhale, begin to fold forward, bringing your forehead down towards the floor. Inhale, come all the way back up. Take your hands behind you, fingertips behind you, lift the heart up. If it feels good on your neck, let the head drop back, but make sure you're not kinking the back side of your neck. And then come all the way back to the center. Again, walk your hands. Maybe you go a little bit farther this time, bringing the elbows down. And then press yourself all the way back up. Take your hands behind you. Inhale, lift the chest up. As you drop the head down, feel good in the front side. Think about lengthening the front of your throat, not so much dropping your head back. And last one, inhale, walking your fingertips forward, drop the head down. And then press yourself all the way back up. Take your hands behind you, lift the chest up. And then see if you want to Lengthen the neck, so lifting the throat up and then just coming back to the center. If you're sitting on anything on your mat, put it to the side, please. Put your blocks to the side and then come to tabletop pose. As you come into the tabletop pose, take a nice deep breath in. Lift the heart up, send that left leg back behind you. Bend the left knee. And again, we're going to really rotate into the joint. So begin to rotate that left knee out to the left, making sure that that femur bone, the thigh bone, is moving in the hip socket. Really nice and lubricating for your hip. And then coming all the way back to the center and out to the side. So reverse that motion just a few times. Notice what's happening in this hip. If you've been sitting all day, this might feel really, really good. And then drop that left knee down. Take the right leg back behind you. Inhale. As you exhale, bend the right knee and then do some hip rotations on this side. So go one direction first, letting that femur bone, the thigh bone move in the hip socket. And as you're ready, rotate it to the opposite direction. Going back behind you. And then coming back to the center, bring the right knee down. Inhale, lift the chest up as your tailbone goes up. Exhale, pull the belly around the back. And as you do, take your hips all the way to your heels. Drop the forehead down towards the floor. And inhale, just like a snake, you're moving, slithering all the way up, lifting the heart up. This year is the snake, the year of the snake. So imagine yourself shedding and letting go of anything that doesn't serve you with each exhalation, moving in, kind of rebirthing, like moving it into a new year. Inhaling, lifting the chest up, sending the tailbone up. Exhale, pull the belly in, round the back. The year of wooden snake is very auspicious. And one more time, inhaling, lifting the heart up. Letting the tailbone go up. Exhale, pull the belly around the back as you take your hips all the way to your heels. Drop the forehead down towards the floor so you're in a child's pose position. And then walk your hands all the way to the left side of your mat. As you do, kind of lean a little bit side to side, moving your hips a little bit side to side. Sometimes we tend to get a little bit tighter on one side than the other. Notice if your right hip is a little bit tighter, maybe lean into that right hip, drop the head down. Can you let the armpits just melt down towards the floor? And inhale, come back through the center and walk your hands all the way to the right side of your mat. Again, move a little bit nice and slowly, side to side, let the head drop. And then notice if you want to lean over to the left hip to stretch out that left QL muscle in your low back. And then as you come back to the center, press yourself up again to a tabletop. Send that left leg back behind you, inhale. And as you exhale, draw that left knee to your chest and lightly step the left foot in between your hands. Now this is a really good place if you have tender knees to put a blanket under that right knee. You may or may not need this, but see if you want to do it. It feels really good. We're going to stay here for a little bit. So if you want to place that blanket under your right knee, let your hips drop so you come into a low lunge. And then exhale, take your hips all the way back to your heel, to your right heel, as you flex the left toes. So right here, you want to bring the toes a little bit closer to your shin if you can. And then again, inhaling, bending the left knee, coming into a low lunge, lift the chest up. Exhale, take your hips all the way back to the heel and drop your forehead down towards the shin. And one more time, inhale, lift the heart up as you drop the hips down and exhale, take your hips back to your right heel, flex the foot, inhale, lengthening the spine, exhale, fold over to your left shin. So if you do this, you notice that the left hip is wanting to move forward. Can you press that left hip back? Let the left toes flex towards your left shin so you feel that nice stretch in the back side of your left leg. And then inhale, bend the left knee. Once again, walk your hands to the top of your mat. But this time you're going to take your hands all the way over to the right side as you lean to the left a little bit more. Oh my goodness, this feels really, really good. And then coming back to the center. Now heel toe your left foot out to the left a little bit. And some of you may be able to bring your elbows down onto the floor, but don't force anything. If you can't, just don't do it. Just stay up on your hands again. If you can, bring your forehead down towards the floor, bring the elbows down. Pause here for just a moment. You can even move a little bit side to side here. And then as you're ready, walk to the back to your hands, please, and take that left leg back behind you. And then wag your tail a little bit side to side. Notice the difference. You may already feel a little bit of an opening in that left hip. As you're ready, send the right leg back and up. Exhale, draw the right knee to your chest and step the right foot in between your hands. Again, feel free to pat underneath that left knee if you need to. Inhale, lift the chest up into a low lunge. Exhale, take your hips all the way back to that left heel as you flex the right toes. And do this again, nice and slowly, inhaling, noticing how you're feeling in your body. A lot of times we move so fast, we kind of get numb to our feelings. So how does that right leg feel when you do this? How does the left hip feel when you're doing this? And try not to judge or name or label anything or identify with anything. It is what it is. Sometimes we're tight and sometimes we're open. And last one, inhale, coming into your low lunge. And then take your hips all the way back into your half split, Ardha Hanumanasana. Now flex the right toes. Move that right hip back, and as you do, you'll notice a deeper stretch in that right hamstring and the calf. Take a nice deep breath here. Lengthen the spine and exhale and fold towards your right shin. Pause here for a moment. And then as you're ready, lower the right toes down, bend the right knee, walk your hands to the top side of your mat. But then go ahead and go to the left side a little bit, left side of your mat as you lean your hips over to the right. And then walk your hands to the center once again. Heel toe that right foot out to the right. And see if you want to stay here, or maybe you like to see if you want to come down on your elbows and bring the forehead down. And please, please don't force anything. If this is available to you, go there. Otherwise, just stay on your hands. Breathe into that left hip flexor. And then gently press yourself all the way back and send that right leg back again. Inhale, lift the chest up, send the tail up. Exhale, pull the belly around the back and take your hips all the way back to your heels. Stretch it out into your child's pose. And then gently begin to tuck your toes under. Walk your hands all the way to your toes as you come into Malasana. So bringing the heels down towards the floor. If this is impossible for you, I always like to put my heels on a blanket, or you can even roll the backside of your mat and put your heels on the top of that rolled up blanket. See that the heels can come down, and you can bring your elbows on top of your knees or triceps in between the shins as you lift the chest up. Inhale. This is my favorite all-time position in yoga. It really helps you lengthen the back. And notice if you're rounding the back, can you kind of like a turtle shell? Let the head come out of the turtle shell. Lift the chest up, press your feet down. Let your knees and the toes be going to the same direction. Really great compression in the hip and the knees and lengthening the back side of your low back. And then gently press your hands down and lift the hips up as you come into forward fold. So separate your feet at least hip width apart, maybe even a little bit wider. And then keep the knees bent, grab opposite elbows. And here you can just kind of sway a little bit side to side. If this is really difficult for you, you can just place your elbows on top of your thighs and just kind of shake your head side to side, but really drop the head down. So
Here I want you to notice that the way of the head can lengthen the back side of your body. And then gently begin to bring your hands to your hips, and as you press through the bottom of both feet, come up to standing. So I mentioned earlier that it's my 60th birthday tomorrow, so I'm really excited that I'm actually turning 60. But some of these movements that I do, I really believe it helps with our overall health and well-being, but also longevity, right? So we want to be able to be mobile, we want to be able to be flexible, we want to be able to get down on the floor and get up when we want to. So these are my favorite movements that we're doing in honor of my birthday. So take your right foot, please, and point the toes and just kind of tap it down. And then slowly begin to pick up that right foot off the ground as you bring it halfway up. So you don't have to bring it all the way parallel, just halfway up. Pull the belly and lift the chest up. And then we're just going to pulse that up. So now, if you're having difficulty with balance, take your hand and either hold on to the wall next to you, or you can hold on to a chair. We're just going to pulse it up for 10, 9, 8. So a little balance work for that left hip. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And really good on for your focus. Lower the right toes down. We're going to do a little bit of a squat here. So bend both knees slowly, as far as you can go without hurting your knees, obviously. And then as you stand tall, can you lift both heels off the ground, reach both arms up. Inhale. Again, exhale. Bend both knees, go as low as you can go without hurting your knees. And then lift the legs up, straighten the knees as you lift the heels up. And again, inhale. Exhale, lower down. And inhale and lift. Good. Nice and slow. This is great for your focus. And exhale and inhale and lift. Move with your breath. Remember, it doesn't matter if it's a yoga pose or a Pilates pose. We're just moving our body, functional movements. Inhale, lift. Exhale and lower. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale and lower. Last one. Inhale, lift the heels up as high as you can or would want to, and then exhale, lower the heels down. Bring the hands back to your hip, take the left leg in front of you, point the toe, and then you're just going to lift that halfway up, so it doesn't have to be way up here. Just pointing the toe to the top of your mat. Create balance, right? So we want to really engage all the stabilizer muscles on the right side, and then we're going to pulse it up. And pulse, little pulses up, point that toe for 10, 9, 8, breathe, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the toes down. So I'm about a foot in front of my right toes. And then I'm going to lift my heels up as I reach my fingertips up, and then exhale and bend the knees as I come into this close squat. Inhale, lift and reach, and exhale and bend the knees. Good. As you lift up, can you lift the front heel off the ground, and then exhale nice and slowly. Have your gaze just in front of you to something that's not moving to help with your balance. And let's do 3 more. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale and lower down nice and slowly. Inhaling up and exhaling down. And last one, inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Hands come to the hips, and now you should be at the top of your mat. So take your hips wide apart from each other, hip width apart, toes and the knees are pointing straight ahead. Inhale, bend your knees as you sit into your chair. Reach the fingertips up, and then exhale as you stand tall, lift the heels off the ground. Inhale, lower the heels down, bring the left knee to your chest, and exhale, send that left leg back behind you into warrior pose.
Inhale, stand tall, bring the left knee to your chest, place the left foot down. Shift your weight over to the left, bring the right knee to your chest, and send that right leg back behind you into warrior pose. Inhale, back up, stand tall, and lower the right foot down. Okay, so that's the whole sequence. Inhale in chair pose, reach forward as you sit down. Exhale and stand tall, bring the heels off the ground. Lower the heels down, left knee comes to your chest. Send the left leg back behind you, warrior. Inhale, back up, knee comes to your chest, and place the left foot down. Shift your weight over to the left, right knee comes up, warrior 3, reach the right leg back, and then right knee comes up again, and step the right foot up. Inhale, chair, and exhale, stand tall, lift the heels up. Shift your weight over to the right, left knee up, and warrior 3, reach back behind you. Inhale, left knee back up, step the left foot up. Inhale, right knee comes up. Exhale, warrior 3, reach the right toes to the back. Right knee comes up, and step the right foot next to you. Beautiful. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, bend the knees and fold forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine, come halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands down, step the left foot back behind you. Inhaling into a low lunge. Exhale, spin the left foot flat, and then swing your arms all the way back into warrior 2. Take the right arm above your head, reach all the way back and up. And exhale, take the right hand just in front of the right big toe and reach the left arm up. Lower the left hand down, pick up that left heel off the ground, drop the left knee down to the floor. Right arm swings up and bend the left knee. Some of you may be able to tap your heel, grab your ankle, touch your toes, whatever you got, or even reach as if you were touching your toes. And then take the right hand all the way back down and step the left foot up. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen the spine. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana, step the right foot back behind you, runner's lunge. Inhaling, lift the heart. Exhale, spin the right foot flat. Circle your arms all the way back and up into warrior 2. And then reverse your warrior, reach back behind you. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And exhale. Now circle your hands down towards the floor. Left hand comes down. And then you're into extended side angle pose. Continue circling that right hand down. As you pick up that right heel off the ground, drop the right knee down. Inhale, begin to circle the left arm up and over. Bend the right knee. Maybe you tap your toes, maybe you tap your heel, maybe you grab your ankle, whatever you got. And then lower the left hand down, please, and step the right foot up. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Reach up. Exhale, bend the knees and fold forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine, halfway up. Exhale, unfold and step the left foot back behind you. We're going to repeat that sequence again. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, spin the left foot flat. Circle your arms all the way up into warrior 2. And then reverse your warrior. Reach back. And continue circling that right hand down. So you come into extended side angle pose and lower the left hand down. And then drop the left knee down to the floor. Reach the right arm all the way up and back. Bend that left knee. Maybe you can tap your foot. Maybe not. Whatever you got, it's okay. Bring the right hand down to the floor. Step the left foot up. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, and fold forward. Step the right foot back behind you. Runner's lunge. Lift the chest. Going up to warrior 2, spin the right foot flat, come all the way up, inhale, and then reverse your warrior all the way up and back, And continue circling that left arm forward as you come into extended side angle pose. And right hand comes down to the floor. Drop the right knee down to the floor. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Notice all the rotation we're doing in your shoulders, right? And then bend the right knee, either tap your heel, your toes, or grab your ankle. And then slowly come all the way down and step the right foot up. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale and fold forward. Stop here for just a moment. Grab opposite elbows and just kind of sway your torso side to side. And then everybody bring your your elbows on top of your thighs as you lengthen the spine. Notice that nice length you're creating in the spine. So if your back is rounded, can you instead melt down through your low back and lift the chest up? Pause here for just a moment. And then slowly begin to press your feet down as you come all the way up to standing. Reach the fingertips up. Bring your hands to your heart center, please. And take a big step back with that left foot. Bend the right knee. So I have about 2 feet in between my left heel and my right heel. Bend the right knee as you reach both arms up into your warrior one. Inhale. And then take the elbows out to the side and see if you can lift the chest up, pressing the back of your hands behind you. And then exhale, come forward as you bring the elbows towards each other. And do that again. Lift the heart up as you reach back. And exhale, keep your back long, but bring the elbows together and bow forward. And one more time, inhale, lift the heart up as you open. Maybe take your gaze up towards the sky. And then bring everything in like a home base. Like round your back, pull the belly in, and then step the left foot up. Pause here for a moment. Now take a big step back with your right foot. So warrior one, inhale, reach up. Exhale, open the elbows out to the side. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, as you bow forward, bring the elbows in, squeeze your arms towards each other. 2 more times. Open up your heart. Inhale, be receptive to what the universe has to offer. Exhale, pull the belly in as you bring everything together. Once again, inhaling, lift the heart, reach out to the side. Exhale, pull the belly in, bring the elbows together. And then stand tall and step the right foot up. So we're going to add one more thing to our sequence here. Inhale, take a big step back with your left foot. Warrior one, reach up. Exhale, elbows to the side. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, bring the elbows in as you bow forward. Now pause here for a moment. Lift that left heel off the ground. So my left heel is up, my right knee is bent. And all I'm going to do is bring the left knee and tap my elbows. And then again, reach back behind me, this time on my left toes, and reach my fingertips up. Notice how I did that? Exhale, pull the belly around the back, move forward, and then slowly begin to drag the left toes and tap your elbows. And again, reach the left toes back, land in your runner's lunge, and lift the fingertips up. Last one, inhale. Exhale, begin to really engage your core. Pull the belly in, strong core. Bring the left knee, tap your elbows. And then this time, just step the left foot next to the right foot and stand tall. Hands on your hips, please, and take a big step back with your right foot. Warrior one, reach up. Exhale, open your elbows out to the side. Inhale, begin to pull the belly around the back, bring the elbows in. Now hold here for a moment, pick up that right heel off the ground, and as you lean forward, draw the right knee to your elbows and tap. And then send the right toes back again, lift the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Really strong core work here. Inhale. Exhale, pull the belly in, bring the elbows in towards your belly, and then drag the right toes, bring the right knee to your elbow. And again, take the right toes back, lift the fingertips up. Last one, inhale and exhale. Begin to really engage the core. Drag the toes up, bring the knee to your elbow, tap. And then this time, step the right foot next to the left foot. So we're gonna do all those 3 sequences together. I'll walk you through them. Actually, let's just do them together. Inhale, bend both knees into chair pose, reach forward. Exhale, begin to lower the arms down, lift the heels up. Inhale, bring the heels down, shift your weight to the right, left knee comes to your chest. Exhale, warrior 3, send the left toes back behind you. Inhale, bring the left knee to your chest. And then step the left foot next to the right foot. Shift your weight over to the left. Right knee comes up to your chest. Warrior 3, send the right toes back. Bring the right knee back to your chest and step the right foot next to the left foot. Inhaling, reach up. Exhale, fold forward, bending the knees, reach down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold and step the left foot back behind you. Runner's lunge, inhale. Exhale, spin the left foot flat. Come on all the way up to warrior 2. You've been here before. And then take the right arm all the way up and over. Exalt your warrior. And extended side angle pose. Right hand down, right fingertips down, reaching the left arm up. Lower the left hand down, bring the left knee down to the floor. Reach the right arm up. See if you can grab your left ankle. And then release that foot down. Bring the right hand back down to the floor and step the left foot up. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, unfold. Step the right foot back behind you. Runner's lunge, inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Come on all the way up. Reverse your warrior, reach back. And then extended side angle pose. Left fingertips down, right fingertips up and over. Lower the right hand down, bring the right knee down to the floor. Bend the right knee, reach back. See if you can grab your toes or just tap. And then lower that left hand back down to the floor and step the right foot up. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale and fold forward, drop the head down. Bring your hands to your hips and come all the way up to standing. Take a big step back with your left foot. Inhaling, warrior 1. Reach the right arms up. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And then slowly begin to open your arms out to the side. Inhale. Exhale, bring the elbows together, round the back. Pick up that left heel off the ground, step forward, bring the left knee to your elbows and tap. And then step the left foot up. Inhaling, reach up once again. Exhale, step the right foot back behind you. Warrior 1, inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhaling, elbows out to the side, lift the heart open. Bring the arms together. Pull the belly in, round the back. Pick up that right heel off the ground. Shift your weight forward as you bring the right knee to your chest and tap your elbows. And then step the right foot next to the left foot. Stand tall, Tadasana. Pause here for a moment. Notice the energy in your body, the flow of movement, circulating blood, getting the life energy going. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees and fold forward. Plant your hands down, please, and step your left foot back, right foot back, and then bring your knees down, your chest down, and chin down. And inhale, press your hands down next to your chest, and gently lift your chest up into Cobra or Upward Facing Dog. And exhale, press all the way back to Child's Pose. Let your forehead down on the floor. Feel the length in your back. And then gently press yourself all the way up. Sit on one side, please. Extend the legs forward and come all the way down on your back. Bring the knees to your chest. Hug the knees in as you rock a little bit side to side. And then take that right ankle on top of the left knee as you bring the left knee to your chest. Interlace the fingers behind the hamstring. Close your eyes for a moment. See if you can just energetically press that right knee away as you bring the left knee closer to your chest. You want to feel that stretch in your right hip. So sometimes if I rock a little bit side to side and if I go to my left, I feel the hip a little bit more. Just breathe here, nice deep inhales and exhales. And then as you're ready, press that, bring that left foot flat, take that right knee, cross it all the way over, and shift your hips over to the right as you drop your knees to the left. So you come into this nice deep twist. Let the right fingertips reach above your head as you stretch out the right side of your back. If you like to, you can turn your gaze to the right, close your eyes. Nice deep breaths here, full breaths. You don't have to control your breath, but let it be full. And then gently come all the way back up to the center. Place your right foot down. Take that left ankle on top of the right knee as you bring the knee to your chest. Interlace the fingers behind the hamstring. And again, just pause here for a moment. Notice each hip is a little bit different. So maybe this is your tighter side or more open side. Whatever it is, just notice it. Sometimes you may need to energetically press that left knee away to get a deeper stretch. Sometimes you need to rock a little bit to get a deeper stretch. See what you need right now. And then as you're ready, place that right foot down, cross that left knee all the way over, and shift your hips over to the left as you drop your knees down to the floor. You can reach the left arm up and over, stretch out that left side body. Deep breath here. If it helps for you to relax more, you can exhale out from an open mouth. So inhale through the nostrils and exhale through an open mouth. Allows you to relax a little bit, tap into the parasympathetic nervous system. So much of our physical body depends on our nervous system. There's a reason it's called the central nervous system, because it regulates, we can really regulate how we're feeling at the moment by just changing our breath. And then bring in your knees back up to the center, please. Let the knees go wide to the side. Bring the soles of your feet together in Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring your hands to your belly, or you can have your one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe into your chest, breathe into your belly. Nice deep inhales and exhales. And then as you're ready, gently extend the legs straight. Come into your final pose, Shavasana. So let your feet be wider than the hips. Let your toes splay away from each other. Let the shoulders move away from the ears. Chest is open, hips are soft, belly is smooth, jaws are soft. Let all the soft tissues just melt down to the floor. The back of your head resting comfortably on the floor. Close your eyes. Just a couple moments here. everything be relaxed. Soft and smooth. You really work your body from head to toe. We move functionally to keep us mobile and flexible. So really give yourself some loving gratitude this moment for your body to be able to move just the way you just did. Offering some appreciation for everything you just did. And as you're ready, gently begin to deepen your breath. Draw one knee to your chest and then the other knee to your chest. Rock a little bit side to side on your back. Notice which nostril you're breathing out of a little bit easier. Roll over to that side and pause for a moment. And with the strength in your top arm, press yourself to a comfortable seat, please. As you find your final seat, sit tall. Let the back of your neck get long again, just like we did at the beginning of the class. And let's just finish here with a couple of nice deep breaths. So I call this a box breathing. You inhale through the nose, pause the breath in for 4 counts, exhale out through the nostrils, pause the breath out for 4 counts. We'll just do this 3 rounds as a way of sending you out in the word for the remainder of your day. So breathe in to the nose, pause, 2, 3, 4, exhale for 4 counts, and pause with all the breath out for 4 counts. And 2 more times. Inhale, pause, exhale, pause, and last one. Inhale, pause, exhale, and pause. And return to your normal breathing. Bring in your hands to your heart center. Bow down to yourself for creating this time and space to take care of yourself. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through your practice. Namaste.